that.
Yeah, if you want to take the time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, there's quite a few people. We're selling utensils and tool
But I can't think of what it is.
Well, I got a group that makes blankets.
Yeah, that'd be a good one. Guys, see, she uses C-strip. Dorothy's C-strip. She's married to Geisler now. She's married to an engineer that works at KDHE. Geisler, I think. Yeah, you're probably right there.
Hey, Lori, refrigerator thing you need.
Filter?
It's your filter.
Oh, I don't even know.
I don't even know.
Levi just bought himself some new cowboy boots last. Hi, I just got home from my first community sale of the year, and I am windblown because the wind was gusting like 55 miles an hour. So my hair's been ponytail, but that's fine. And I thought I would just kind of go through what I found with you and show you the deals. And I found a few things, not a ton. The community sale's actually advertised for tomorrow, which is Saturday. But today I thought, oh yeah, there'll be people having stuff. And I was right, but there wasn't a ton. But I did find some good things, so let me show you what I got. Oh, and just to remind you, when I'm out picking, I'm not just picking for things to sell online, but since I have spaces in a flea market, a booth, we pick up things with much smaller margins that I know will sell well there. So some of the stuff may not be high profit margin, but it's still stuff that I know I can move. So here we go. All right, here's the pile of stuff just to kind of see what I got here. This is what I brought home. So there's a good amount of stuff. I said I got a few things. Well, there's more than a few things here. And I have not really looked much of any of this up. I kind of went with my instinct on most of it. Some of it I did look up, and I'll show you that as we go. Here, I'm going to just start with this sewing box. I think this is like from the 40s or the 50s maybe. And I don't know if it's worth, it was $4, which I didn't really want to give that much, but it is full of stuff. And sometimes like even old noodles and things you can lot up and put for sale. I haven't really gone through to see what all's here, but anyway, for $4 I decided, yeah, $4, to give it a try. So that's that. Oh, besides just picking for myself and my booth, sometimes I pick up things for my grandchildren, and that's what we got going on here. All right, next up I've got these cool old, well, they're not prints, they're actually fabric. Ew, my lighting is terrible. And they're it's like silk, I think, because they're very shiny. And you can't see it in the light, but there's two of them well, that one's upside down, but they aren't exactly the same, but they match. They're old. You can kind of tell from the back that they've been around for a little bit. I don't know what I can get for these. I am going to try to sell them online. I love them. I think they are very cool. And if they don't move online, I can always take them to the booth and sell them there. Underneath that, we have this cute little Christmas wall hanging. I need to kind of fix the bottom of it up a little bit, but it's cute. It was $2. This is totally gonna go in my booth at Christmas time, and I'll easily be able to get probably $12 for it. So that'll be an easy 10 bucks. All right, here I've got some dishes that I might regret buying, we'll see, but it's Franciscan, And whenever I see Franciscan, I'm drawn to it. I've had good luck selling it. They actually had like 6 plates, but 3 of them had chips or cracks, so I took the good ones. There's a couple bowls that go with it that are in good condition. I'll lot it all up. The sell-through isn't super great on these, but when they sell well. I gave $3 for all of it. I should be able to get at least $25, I think. We'll see. And then I have not looked these up at all. I just thought they were cute. They only wanted $1 for all 4 of them, so definitely, if they're not worth putting on eBay or online for sale, I will get them in my booth and get way more than $1 for them. They don't have any markings. Kind of dirty, but how cute are they? And this, I'm a sucker for teacups and saucers. This was $1, and I will just put a plant in it, and I will put it in my booth for like $6. Next, these nesting bowls. These are cute. And they have sunflowers on them. And there's 4 of them, I believe. And they're not super big, but they are new. They were never used. And I think I've sold these online before for like $15 to $20. And so I paid $3 for it. Not a huge profit margin, but since they're new, I thought it was worth it. All right, and here we have my next purchase that I maybe shouldn't have made, but it was 50 cents, and it's from 1965, and it's almost complete, but it is missing one person, one of the girls. I did kind of look. It looks like I can maybe part it out. Like, the book all by itself is sold for $10, and the people have sold also individually, so I may just part this out. It'd be a lot easier to list that way anyway. All right, next, there's a lampshade for $1. It's in good condition, and when I pick these up, or when I can pick these up for $1, I will buy them every time, because they can sell for $20 to, I don't know, $50 sometimes, depending on the pattern and how ornate it is. So I think that's a good find. All right, I have this blue onion pitcher and basin bowl. I did give $2 for it. This style is pretty popular right now, at least at our booth. I have not looked it up to see what it might be worth online. If it's worth anything, I'll put a comp up for it. Otherwise, this goes to my booth for probably $8 to $10. Next up, I found this box of Christmas ornaments. They're super cute. They maybe have been used, but there's 2 layers of them. They're all there. How about that? They are cute, and Christmas will sell, and for $3, a complete box of them. I did look these up before I bought them and saw that they were selling, at least a couple of them had sold for like $20 complete from 1995. Okay, guys, I am not in particularly a KU fan, but when you live in KU territory and you have a booth in KU territory, you pick up KU stuff when it's only, what was it, $1. And so this will go in my booth. It'll probably be $6 or $7 for sale. Okay, nostalgia may have bit me in the butt on this one. I played with these when I was little. I think they're called Ringa Magics, something like that. These little round stuffy toys. There's a huge bag of them. It was only $3, so I decided I had to have them. It doesn't look like they sell super well. Sell-through is not great, and so I might be able to get $15 for them, or I might just take them to my booth because somebody like me is going to see them and think they have to have them. All right, next. Oh yeah, how about this guy right here? All right, this, I don't know. He was fun looking. He was 50 cents, and I know with plush, some of them can be worth some money. I can't find him. His name is Benny. He's from 1997. And when I do a Google Lens image search, I find 0. And I can't find Benny on eBay. So I don't know what I'm going to do with Benny. But somebody, I think, will eventually take him home somehow, somewhere. for more than 50 cents. All right, the next thing is just this accordion rack, wood rack. This is going to go in my booth, and I will be hanging things on it, like purses and things. I needed something like this, and for $2, this is a business expense. Yay. Okay, now this one may be for me. I'm not sure yet. I haven't decided, but I think the inside will clean up pretty good. It's just a little dirty, and I think a steel wool sponge will clean that up. And it is Cuisinart, so I decided it was worth $1.50. What do you think? Okay, have you spied this typewriter yet? This is actually, it's kind of dirty. Let's get it up here. This was actually the first thing I found today that I bought, and it says $15. I did test it. It is working, however, the ribbon is pretty dried out and doesn't show up much. I actually just put the back of the book in it. You can kind of see, and it did type a little bit. Anyway, everything seemed to be working. I actually have some Old Brother ribbons downstairs that might fit it, so that would be super great if I did. Looks like if it's in working condition with a good ribbon, I should be able to get like $50, $60 for it approximately. I only paid $10 for it rather than the $15 that was on it. And interestingly enough, while I was waiting to pay for it, it was busy, there was a box of books, and I picked up this box, or this book that is, and I thought, oh, it's kind of a neat, interesting old book. It is on about poultry, I guess. So I looked it up just to see, because, you know, odd things sell. And I found that it's selling for, well, let me just throw the comp up so you can see. How about that? What a deal. That was 50 cents. All right, now we're getting into some exciting stuff, let me tell you. Puzzles. Puzzles that I don't even know if they're complete, but I sell puzzles in my booth all the time for $4 to $5. Unchecked. So these were a quarter each. So if I can turn $1 into $20, I'll take it. All right, next. Oh, we got a couple stuffed plush. We got a tiger for a quarter. We got a Hello Kitty for a quarter. Those are booth fodder. Sell stuffed animals very easily down there also. And then, oh yeah, this belt buckle looked very interesting to me. It looked like it was pretty nice and in pretty good condition, and it's had a name, Made in USA, and it also said that it was silver plate on bronze. So I think this will do well. There's a little bit of wear, but the front looks great. And when I looked up comps, I think I found similar things going for 25, 30. So we'll see. $4 was worth it. All right, next in the bag here are some shoes. I don't sell a ton of clothes. I'm still trying to figure clothing out. These actually are kind of out of shape a little bit, but they're really in nice condition. They barely look like they'd been worn, if at all. Kenneth Cole, I didn't know, but it did say that they were leather when I looked at them. So I decided for $5, we're gonna give it a try and see what I can do with these. And I haven't really looked them up yet, so we'll see. I'll throw a comp up. All right. This will definitely go to the booth, but it is super cute. Can you see that? Very cute. And it was $1, and I can probably get $5 for it, so not a big profit margin, but fun to have in the booth. Into the bag we go again. Oh, there's my mail. Okay. So here we have an Ingram wind-up alarm clock. It's quite dirty, but I did test it. It is working. It was a quarter, so I decided to get it and take my chances without even looking it up. I think it'll sell just fine, at least at $10. So I'm not too worried about this one. Next, got some cobalt blues diamond pattern salt and pepper shakers. $2 for these. I think I can get $10 to $12 for them without too much trouble. a little baby bird toothpick holder. I have one of these myself, and I just think it's fun. It's cute. It's got some sticker on it. I'll clean that up. But this was $1. I should be able to get $10 for this little guy too, online. All right, the last thing in the bag. All right, we got a couple things going on here. First, we got this cute little salt and pepper shakers, and that will go in my booth at Christmas time. I paid $1 for that, and it's really cute. I love it. And then there's another one. There's another one that's a little bit different. I think it sits like that. So anyway, $1 for each of those. I can probably get $5 a piece, maybe $6 a piece on those at Christmas time in my booth. And then I love vintage finds. I love this aluminum stuff, and I may have overpaid for it. I did pay $10 for this set. I did just look and I saw that these bowls have sold a couple times for $20 all by themselves without the bigger bowl. But I actually kind of like this, and I'm thinking I might keep it for myself. We'll see. So, okay, so that kind of wraps it up for what I found today. I definitely did better today than I did last week at the church sale, where I only spent $3.50. I actually haven't calculated how much I spent today, but I think it might have been, well, I don't know, 60, 70, maybe even $80. I'm not sure. But my biggest find of the day, what do you think it was? I am kind of excited about the typewriter and the book that I found while I was waiting to pay for the typewriter. Just those two things I paid $10.25 for, and will get at least $100 for. So that made my day right there, and that was the first stop of the day. The rest of it isn't gonna net me all that much, but it was still fun. I had a great time today, took my mom along, and we'll probably do this again very soon. Until then, see you next time. Thanks for joining me. Don't forget to like and subscribe.